Very nice. Well, this is a unique title screen to be sure. Voices on. Okay. Is there a trailer that plays if I wait here long enough? I'm gonna guess no. Right? I'm gonna guess very much no. It's gonna be like the other two games. Not sure, to be honest. Okay. I like the theme. Okay, so originally, I was planning to not go straight into this. Originally, I had planned to take a break. But because my electricity went out, we've only been streaming an hour. We can't leave it there. So... Oh my god, Nightmare. Yes, let's go to Nightmare mode. Let's make this absolute hell. No. Easy. Downloading. Oh my god! Trails of Sky SC save data found. Load data? Sure. Why not? Yeah. Either. Year 2003 of the Septine Calendar. Fall. Just over half a year, oh god. Crushing through the night sky above the Kazan Public and the eastern Erebonia. Was the Reinford Company's latest display of luxury, the Listeria. Luxury airship, Listeria. Oh hey, look, it's the horse, guys! We haven't seen that emblem in a while. I mean, I'm guessing because we were in the Burl for so long. Nice to be back in Erebonia. Kind of. Trails of the Sky, the third. If I may have your attention, please. On behalf of the Carnard Company, I would like to take this time to thank you all for attending this party today. As I am sure you are well aware, this is the most auspicious day. Yes, indeed. On this historic day, 10 years ago, this fine company See? You don't seem to be enjoying this quite as much as he is. You ought to at least try and feign interest in what he's saying, Surely you must understand what kind of man he is, if you're here. Oh, that I do. He's a merchant of death who made a fortune during the 100-Day War, and one of the Empire's most wealthy men, despite being a relative newcomer. It was only a few years ago that he partnered up with the famous Reinford Company, and now he's serving on their board of directors. Ah, it's one of the board of directors for Reinford? Okay. His record makes the most impressive read. That much is for certain. Although I dare say he's less impressive in person compared to on paper. My, you'd best refrain from making such remarks. That mask of yours may disguise your identity, but it won't keep those naughty men in black away should you make an enemy of them. Now that's a terrifying prospect. I can't imagine I'd at least last long if I did. I'd surely be cast through this window as easily as a pebble plunges through water. I must say, I find you rather intriguing. Are you a member of the press, perhaps? Or maybe even a government official? I would answer, but where is the fun in spilling secrets? I'll have the pondering to your fertile imagination, mademoiselle. Leaving my identity aside, however, the ship is an impressive work of art. It's hard to believe we're inside one at all. And yet, here we are, thousands of arch above the air. All the Brentford's latest model. One would expect nothing less than art. Last I heard, they were advertising it as the largest airship in the world. It is 20 across, so they're probably right, as far as most of the world knows. You certainly know how to make a lady curious, but even with the mask, it's no secret that you're so young, practically still a boy. I wonder how often you would go around charming your way through these dab parties with that allure mystique. Well, seems the mask can't hide all my secrets. Perhaps I ought to make my darling escape before I give away anything more about myself. If you must, although it would be my pleasure to continue keeping you company. It's not every day that one gets to enjoy chatting the night away with a mysterious stranger like this, you know. We could even take our chat somewhere more comfortable, like your room. I would be honored, fair lady, but only if you can promise the goddess has her eyes turned away. She may blush if she's watching. Meanwhile, I'll refrain from asking why your room would not be an acceptable location. And I think you would not forcing me to bring up that oaf of a man. Well, the party is in full swing now. This is as good as any. His private room is on the highest floor of the ship, and on the other side of the deck. Okay, let's get to work. Okay. Might I interest you in a drink, sir? We have some well-aged Sternos, if you would care for some. Okay. You certainly know how to hold a party, Kernard. There aren't many who are wealthy enough to be able to organize a gathering like this in the sky. Oh, absolutely. If my guests are satisfied, then I have done my job. Still, today's party is a minor diversion compared to what the future holds for us. Okay. Quite the gathering we've got here. Looks like the Mystic Ballad knows for his extravagant spending. And this guy, the president of that one big jewelry, Corridors and Co. Hopefully they'll keep our friend occupied for a while. Okay. What? Strange. Felt like something was watching me for a moment. Yeah, something appeared and then disappeared. I saw that. Ah, forget it. I'll get to work. I got work to do. His private room is on the high... Yeah. Okay. Telling me twice in case you forgot like 5 seconds ago. Okay. No treasure? Checking rooms for treasure. Lots of black men around the place. Oh! Treasure. EP charge. Good. Good start. Well, this is where the gambling is being held. Okay. Aha! 2 treasure chests. Do the treasure chests still have snarky comebacks? We need to talk. Do we? Pine flesh. Okay. They do still talk. Whoops, wrong way. I need to head upstairs. Oh, but I want to explore! God damn it! Fine. Nope. This is the right way. May I help you, sir? Oh no, sorry. Okay. Fine. I will go this way. I can't turn the camera. Okay. Nothing. I've got business this way. Better get back to work. Okay, I can't go up there. The doors are locked. Stop right there. The staircase leads to Sir Carnard's private room. I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Figured you'd say something like that. Sorry though, this is going to be... This isn't going to be your lucky day. What? What are you doing? If you guys haven't figured out, it's Kevin yet. Looks like I'm dealing with a bunch of Jaeger dropouts. They don't seem to be well trained either. This'll be a cake. What are you doing here anyway? Like, why are we robbing this guy? I didn't know that the church were thieves. It's probably after an artifact, if I'm like guessing. I'm sure every job has. I've had. I wish every job I had was this easy. Okay. Wow, talk about pointlessly fancy. Alright now, where is it? He hidden it. What am I looking for? Dude. Corner of the rug, stand on it? Yes. Look at that. He wants to... who wants to bet that this is the only one? Oh, there's switches? Okay. Yes. On to the next one. Switch. Switch. Share. Press it. Yes. All switches were reset. This one must have been fake. Bah, should have known to make it that simple. Okay. Corner rug. Yes. Probably not the only switch I need. Okay. So there's another switch somewhere else in this room. Here! Next one. Don't touch the sofa. Oh, too late. There's one by the desk. Got this one. Oh! Thank you! Haha! And here we go. Everything is so far has been completely in line with what I expected. Which means that... Oh my god. There's a panel of buttons with letters written down. Password of some kind must be entered. I wonder. Oh wow. It's a good thing I remembered that password, Orpheus, right? Looks like the tigers this time is one of the toys our friends decided to spread it around for fun. Okay. The Fool's Locket? I feel like Campanella is gonna come after this. A forbidden artifact that lets the bearer pass all of their most oblivious lies off as the complete truth. Oh my god. That's kind of crazy. It's really not kind of... It is really kind of the thing a shady weapons dealer should have in his possession. Oh! Well, we set off the alarm. What's going on here? What happened? Those two were out, on guard here. They were both fast asleep. Seems like whoever did this was using a dirt or spray of some kind. You think we're dealing with someone in the same business as us? We'd better keep him locked inside until the party's over. We'll give our report to Mr. Kennard after. What do you think the odds are that he is not acting alone? Judging by the security camera footage, I don't think it's that high. That said, there's a definite chance he's got someone from form of backup. That it just hasn't acted yet. I'll say we're better off making all invited guests. Marky invited guests. For the time being, we wouldn't want to let anyone slip through our sights. Did he just laugh at us? Something funny? Oh no, I just thought I should probably apologize for the underestimating you. I've written you all off as untrained Jaeger dropouts, but maybe you've got more going for you than I was giving you credit for. You little... got guts, I'll give you that. I got no idea how you came in here, but you should know that Master Crenard is not a merciful man. I don't think you're getting out of this in one piece. Haha. You're in for such a world of pain, you'll wish you'd killed yourself once when you had the chance. Well, doesn't that sound like a fun time? Sadly for you, I've already got my next date lined up, so I won't be able to take you up on it. What the? How? Oh yeah, probably should have said this earlier. You really might want to step away back from that door, like a lot. Just happened? No way. The door is designed to withstand a direct hit from an orbital cannon. Boy, you guys have no idea how hard it is to hold back with that one. I'm not a huge fan of using it, and I mean, you didn't give me much of a choice. This is a joke, right? Priest? Yep, I'm legit and everything too. So if you're interested in making any confessions, I'll be happy to listen to them for extra cheap as a limited time offer. And you guys would have a lot to confess. Don't lend an ear to him. Let's do this. Aww, I was hoping for more of a what you change people kind of reaction. Oh well, I guess you don't mind cutting to the chase this time. Come, get some. Well, okay. What is this battle music? Okay, we've got a lot of spells actually.
Take this!
I love that you're doing 0 damage to me.
Let's end this. Alright, what's next?
Cool. Oh, we're level 90? What level are we going to be at the end of this game? What, 100? He's a Grail Knight. I've heard rumors about them, but damn. And curious as I am, I'm probably better off not asking about what kind of rumors you've heard. Sorry, though. I'm only here as for your client. So you go on ahead and have a nice long nap on the floor, okay? You'll still live to see tomorrow. What kind of monster? Okay, I've got what I came for. Now to get back to the party and wrap this job up. It sucks I have to go without taking that lady up on her offer, though. She was looking pretty damn fine, and it was obvious her husband wasn't giving her enough squeeze. Then again, I shouldn't be playing with fire too much, huh? This door is still locked, right? Yes. Okay. Can I go this way now? I doubt I'll find an okay.
Take that!
You guys can't do nothing.
Take that! Still a ways to go.
Archaisms.
Take that! Take that! All right, what's next?
I feel like I'm overpowered.
Still a ways to go.
I'm getting no Seraph. Oh, I haven't looked at my menu. My menu looks cool. Oh, okay, I got 10. Is Seraph going to be harder to come across in this game? Because, oh my god.
Take that! Take that! Take that! All right, what's next?
There you are. In the name of the Northern Jaegers, we won't let you go any further. So you really are active Jaeger Corps. Pretty famous one to boot. Still, I get stuff rough going from your country and all, but I couldn't ask you to just, I don't know, step aside? How dare you? What do you know about the hardships endured by our people? We won't allow ourselves to be shamed with defeat here, not as long as we suffer. Should have known. Okay then I'll come at you with all I've got.
Take that! Take that! Take that! Take that!
Ah, dick! How dare you blind me? Making this go longer.
Still a ways to go.
There we go. What's with all the commotion? We believe that we have an intruder, sir. And a capable one at that. An intruder? And just what do you think I pay you, good Mira, to hire you for? I don't care if he's alive. He's alive and full of holes. Get rid of him. Oh, getting me dead or alive is too much to ask of these guys. Who the hell are you? Wait, a priest? No. Yeah, I figured with something like this in your possession, you'd at least have heard of us. How dare you! Give that back, that's mine! Uh-oh. Wrong answer. This belongs to the goddess, and it needs to be rightfully returned her. It's not something mere mortals like you should be keeping for themselves. Kill him! Kill him and get back my locket now! Is he about to kill this guy? Herman Cherners. In accordance to the laws of the church and in the name of Adios, I'm placing you under arrest. You stand charged with the unauthorized possession of an illegal use of an artifact. Don't think you can get away with this. You may be with the church, but I'm a Reinford director. If you lay hand on me, don't worry. We cleared this with the big guys already. I'm sure they've got a pretty good idea of just how reckless you've been acting with this thing, right? You've been causing a whole lot of trouble for a whole lot of people, you know. Guys like you have a habit of making themselves no sources of enemies, and you've done the stellar job of that. So just accept with your luck's run out and come quietly, okay? No. No! Get up! You could just make this easy for me, couldn't you? So much for this being a piece of cake. Catching guys like this alive is more like trying to sneak off the whole damn thing. Stop right there! Aw, you pulled out all the stops just for little old me? Now I get why you guys are so popular. Not some quick work getting all dolled up and ready to take me down. Silence! You might have had your way before, but now that's not how it's going to go this time. And just so you know, there's an entire company of us on this ship. Even if you have a hostage, we can use against us. We've got you outnumbered. Nowhere to run. We're all lucky boys and girls today, huh? What? What are you talking about? If this idiot here has been branded a heretic, I would have had a hunch each and every one of you. I would hunt each and every one of you down to the last member. What? What is with this guy? Well, don't let me get to you. Keep up good work for your homeland or whatever. Still go giving us a reason to slaughter you in the process. Wow. Dude just jumped off. Impossible. Those Gelsritter are monsters. Oh! Who are you? That was quite a splendid show. Mysterious person. But our tale is only just beginning, Kevin Graham. Oh, you look freaky. After all, I've only just awoken. Ah, there we go. Opening! This is what happened at the end of the last game, which we just saw. New character? Methinks? This guy? A Box? Estelle? Joshua? Mueller? Rain? There's a lot of characters. Oliver is here. Oh, this is going too quick! Oh no, the Chancellor! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I also saw Campanella, I think. That went really quickly. That went so quick. Septian Church, Grazer Operation. Oh god, I missed that because I looked away. They have their own airships? Of course they do. I'm not surprised. Congratulations on completing your operation, sir. My thoughts exactly. It seems to be a rather easy one for you in the end too. Compared to what they're usually like, it was. If I had a bit more time, I could have enjoyed some private time with a real gem of a woman too. But I'll have to settle for crying myself to sleep tonight. Not this again. Unless you want another earful from the commander, you might want to start. Taking your work more seriously. I know. Lighten up a little, yeah. I swear, I'll never get how you hard-headed types ended up assigned to a slacker like me. This may come as a shock, but you are a Dominion. You know, we can't very well have you acting alone without any form of backup. So long as you're here on the ship and is under your command, then, slacker or not, we're here too. Even then, you've got a lot of less squires in your service than you should have. Maybe you should take this chance to gather up a few more. I think I'm gonna have to pass. That'll make it even harder for me to work on my own. I thought you'd say that. We'd prefer if you would actually trust us to help a little more, sir. I mean, all we could do in the Salt Pail operation was transfer the thing. You say that as if transporting it isn't a huge responsibility in itself. After all, the last thing we wanted was him catching wind of it and becoming wary of us. Something wrong? Oh, not a thing. Anyway, as per the original plan, we need to get ourselves back to Atheria ASAP. Should be able to reach there by noon tomorrow. Or today, now, I guess. Got it. Where is it from? Eternia, apparently. There's a call from Commander Sentinel? Oh, you're kidding me. Getting a call from her right after a mission is always a bad sign. Let's get this over with, put her through. Alright. Evening, Kevin. It seems like you did well. Fill me in on the details. Basically went without issue. The artifact was the Fool's Locket. There were signs of the Society's involvement. Were there? But it looks... Oh yeah, the archaisms, of course. It looks like they cut any ties with him a long time ago. I see, as I thought, then. Good work all around. I'd say you deserve a well-earned rest, but unfortunately I can't grant you one right now. And here we go. Is something the matter? Oh, I'm just dandy. Please continue. Well then, as much as I hate to spring this on you, you immediately after finishing one mission, I've got something I'd like you to do for me. Regarding the heretic, I assume. Not this time. All I want you to do is pick something up. An object in question is currently being held under the Gransel Cathedral. Gransel? Do you think this object may somehow be related to the Lateral? There's a distinct possibility. But I can't can I count on you to handle this? Alright. Is this before? This before he comes to... Are we... No, I'm not gonna ask questions. I'm just gonna go. I assume this is after the events, right? Because he went under Gransel Castle. No, it's after? Okay. That said, we already got one artifact on this ship that needs transporting back. So I'll let the crew here take that to Artina. I'll handle going to Liberl on my own. That's fine with me. Oh, incidentally, you won't actually be alone. I'm dispatched a rookie squire to aid you. They'll be serving you from now on, so do play nice, won't you? Wait a minute. Wait, just 1 minute? You can't just spring a rookie on me out of nowhere like this. Meeting, or drained by the goddess always comes suddenly and unannounced. Don't worry though, they won't be a burden. The abilities they demonstrated during the training were truly something special. Well, I will be praying for your success. Well, congratulations on a new recruit. And we were only just saying you could do with more squires serving you. I was so not down. I can't believe this. She never changes, I swear. Oh, if all people reading that book had any idea what the hellion she is in real life. Oh, Cornelia? I've always wondered whether publishing it was really such a good idea, to be honest. It's a complete advertisement saying we exist in the world. If anything, I'd say the book that Wild just serves to make people less likely to believe we really exist. And then the heroine died in it, which obviously is a big fat lie. if they actually met her, they'd know she's the kind of woman who could probably take a bullet to the head and ask for a cigarette after first thing. I think we should probably refrain from commenting here. Anyway, you guys heard her. I'm going to take care of everything else related to our mission. To you guys. Just follow my money trail. There might still be hidden accounts we don't know about. Understood, sir. What will you be doing here? You need to return to Athena. We need to return to Athena, obviously, but we can drop you off somewhere. You can put me down in any old state as we pass on our way there. Preferably near a town that is international, has international flights going out of it, I guess. Got it. Well, it looks like the sun's coming up. Started coming up. So this is definitely after, but that made it kind of sound, because we're going underneath Gransel again. It made it sound that it sound like it was taking place before, but it's not. It's definitely after. The Gulls Herder prologue. I like this that we're going to find out more about the church. I assume that this is all going to be about the church and what they're about. In the skies in the mid-western Zemeria, roughly 500 sedge of the world. Giratina. I see a Dorothy taking pictures of birds. Oh, they've gone out of sight now. I wonder if they're busy migrating. It looks like they can't keep up with the ship. Though. I guess not every bird can be as fast as Zeke. But they were just the cutest! Well, look who it is. I know you. It really is you. Long time no see, Dorothy. I sure wasn't expecting to run into you here. Fancy coincidence, huh? It really is. It's good to see you again, too. She's forgotten him. Father... You don't remember my name, do you? Don't be silly, of course I do. It's, Oh, I remember, it's Onion Graham. But of course, how lucky I am to have been named after such a multi-purpose plant. That's not even my name, Dorothy. Really did forget it, didn't you? And yet you somehow managed to remember my last name. It's like it was nothing. I was just being silly. A couple of days ago, I had this amazing onion pot over in the eastern quarter in Calvert, so I've still got onions on the brain. I couldn't believe the hot pot with just onions in it could have tasted that good, but I swear it did. And it was so comforting and sweet. So that's how I ended up saying onion instead of your name. Well, whatever. So if you insist you haven't forgotten what is my name then? I do insist I'll never forget. It's lovely to see you again, Jasmine. Graham. But of course, how lucky I am to be named after a fragrant plant. That might be the actual name this time, but it's a woman's name. Oh, I see. So you're here carrying out a following up investigation on all the trouble that happened earlier in the year. That's about the gist, yeah. Come to think of it, how did you end up on the international liner like this? You said you were in the Eastern Quarter, right? Were you there to write about it for the Liberal News? Yep. Neil actually let me go on my own this time too. Wow, that was daring of him. I'm not sure I want to let you handle traveling abroad for a report alone. Then again, it's only by taking on positions of responsibility that people can properly go. Oh, I'm doing plenty of that. I mean, I wasn't sure what I'd do when I ended up in Calvert instead of the Browse Market, but I managed just fine. Wait a second. Neil told you to go to Browse, not Calvert? He sure did. But then I got in an airship, fell asleep, and before I knew it, I was chilling it in the Calvert, the capital. Weird, huh? Sounds like you've got the wrong airship to me. Let my brain catch up so that you were in the Republic for literal days when you weren't supposed to be there at all? Did you even have enough mirror money to manage... Oh, or Adios. Help me a password port? Well, fortunately, there was someone from the Liberal embassy at the airport who could issue me a temporary passport, so that was okay. And then tons of people were really nice to me and helped me while I was there, so I had all the dough a girl could ask for. I don't even know where to start. Nell must be worried and sick about you, though, huh? Do you think? He didn't sound so hot when I called him yesterday. To say I'd be coming back to the office today. I keep telling him that all that smoking is bad for him, but he never listens. I don't think he can pin the crime on tobacco this time, Missy. Thank you for taking this journey aboard the Gretna today. We'll be arriving at our terminal, Gransel City, in roughly 30 minutes. We ask that all you take this chance to check that you have all your belongings with you and to return to your seats before we begin landing. Until then, please enjoy the remainder of your flight. Wow. Sounds like we're almost there. I'm gonna have a walk around the ship to kill some time for the last half an hour. How about you? I'm not sure. I suppose I might as well go and snap some more photos. It's not often I get to take an international liner like this. Sounds like a plan. See you later then. See you later. Okay, who am I talking to progress plot? Listen, finally we're almost at Libro. Why did it come? You ask, because of this last spot an ancient dragon was sighted. There's no information on where it went after it showed up here, so if I want to try to pursue it, this is the best place for me to come. As soon as we land, I need to go talk to the Lendon to see what he knows. Okay. Do I have to talk to all the NPCs? What? You talk to everyone? Oh god. I'm not reading it then. I'm not gonna read everything then, because otherwise my voice will kill me. Could you imagine if you could do this in real life? Could you imagine if you could just in the middle of a flight talk to like the pilot on the plane? I mean, right? The world is sure full of surprises. Alright, I've talked to everyone except for these guys up here, okay? Okay, I've talked to everyone. There we go. I can't believe you actually have to talk to everyone. That's kind of ridiculous. Oh look, the Arcil. Just stopped. You figure it would be at Liston Fortress. Then again, it is the home. The Grancel is home to the Royal Army. So. It's so lovely to be back here again. The Republic was a wonderful place too, but it can't beat the air here in Liberl. You wouldn't believe all the stuff happened half a year ago looking at Grancel now. Either it's all completely back completely back to normal. And the people sure are strong for what usually such a peaceful country. Well, it's a country ruled by a queen. Everyone knows women are tough in the face of adversity. I'm not sure whether you're a perfect example of that or the opposite. You're right about the air here, though. It is nice. Nostalgic, almost. Makes me feel like I'm a little homesick. Your home is in Athena, right? The place with all the really big churches and stuff? Do we actually go to Athena in this game? Nah, it's not actually I'm not actually from Athena. Not many people are. It's actually pretty darn small, like smaller than most states around the continent. It's where the high seat of the Septian Church is. So lots of pilgrims and clergy gather there, but few are actually born there. Oh, really? Huh? So where are you from, then? Dorothy! Oh, Neil! I'm home. Did you miss me? Did I miss you? Of course I missed you. What in Adios' name were you doing? I sent you to browse how to end up in Calvert. You were definitely on the westbound liner, I'm sure of it. Oh, I really don't know. Oh wait, I might actually know. Go on, then, spit it out. I bet I'm a sleepwalker. After I got on the right airship, I fell asleep and sleepwalked over into the wrong one. To think that this could, all this could turn out to be part of some elaborate murder plot. Woo-hee! All of a sudden, I feel like I've walked right into a mystery novel. Sleepwalkers don't change airships, you idiot! I'm out of breath now. Are you alright? I really do think you should cut down on your smoking. You're not as young as you used to be, you know. Oh right, your 30th birthday was last Friday too, wasn't it? Happy birthday! I bought you cake over in Calvert and had a big celebration for it too. How is it that you remember useless crap like that and not the things that actually matter? I bet you were just looking for an excuse to eat cake all by yourself, weren't you? I should have seen it, Neil. It was made by the Eastern Matcha, and it was unlike any cake I'd ever seen. That perfect blend of sweetness, bitterness, and it was just sublime. I took lots and lots of cute pictures of it, so I'll show them to you later. You brought me pictures of cake? At least bring back a souvenir. Man, I always felt like they could go into business as a comedy do to make money out of it. But it's more of a cock-up now. Wait a second. Nice to see you again, Neil. I'm looking the same old, though. Maybe not so happy about that. What are you doing here? Please tell me she did not go to Athena and cause trouble there, too. Your wish was my command. I ran into her we ran into one another on on that airship by total coincidence, that's all. Oh good. You had me worried there for a minute. I was scared stiff she'd gone and smashed some super expensive stained glass windows in the chapel there, or who knows what. I'm so sorry for what you have to put up with. You're too much of a worrywart. Whose fault is that, do you think? Still, it's good to see you again, Father. What brings you to Liberl? Something else happened here? Oh, just a bit of work-related business I've got to take care of. It's not part of major incident investigation, so don't go getting your hopes up. Nothing interesting gonna happen. I'll be the judge of that. Anyway, so you're... where are you staying for your time being at Grancel Cathedral? I'll have to drop by and say hi when I have the time, when I have the chance. I'll go for it. In the meantime, I'm dragging your butt right back to the office, Dorothy. You're gonna tell us all about what the hell you've been up to the past 2 weeks. You betcha! I snapped photos of every meal I had while I was there over in Calvert, so I'm sure they'll be developed then. If we develop them, they'll be able to remember everything. I'm not talking about your gourmet report. And there they go. Whew. Seeing those two together really makes it sink in that I'm back here. Thinking about it, I wonder how the others are doing. I know Estelle and Joshua are abroad at the moment, but I've got an idea of what the others are up to. Is that you, Father Graham? Oh. Sid? Sid! Lieutenant Colonel Sid. Ah! Keeps slipping in my shirt. It's good to see you again. I'm pleased to see that you are keeping well since last we last met at the banquet. The same for you, to you, sir. I gotta say, I wasn't expecting to be you to be an RP representative who came to meet me, though. I figured it'd be Julia. It may have been, but she's currently out on another mission, so unfortunately you'll have to make do with me. I didn't have anything better to do, so I came in her place. There's no need for me so modest. A little bird told me that you're going to be promoted to full-on colonel soon, aren't you? I shouldn't be surprised that your people have such good information network, but I'm still am. Still, I'm afraid I feel the position is too much responsibility for me as I am now. Brigadier General Bright still has plenty of work left in him, too. I wouldn't want to take any of it away from him. Poor Cautious is still getting worked to the bone, Anyway, getting down to business. Is it in Grancel Cathedral, right? That's correct. It's being kept underneath it, but it's more specific, although I imagine you're already aware of that much. I hear Layman himself, like myself, can't even enter it without the Knight's permission. Pretty much, it's a specialist place, you see. I'll fill you in on the details when we get there. Alright then. Well, we may as well head there right away. There's someone I want to meet I want you to meet at the cathedral. Huh? Ooh. Let's just say someone who's been assisting with the case. They'll be apprising you of the details on what you're dealing with here. Okay? I kind of want to go to the Bracer Guild and see if our gate is there. if Joshua and Estelle are out of the country, you know? Who's here? Oh, they put the doors back. Oh, there you are. It's good to see you again, Archbishop. You look very well. Huh? And you must be... I was expecting you to be quite this young. Who are you? 22? But... You're a lot younger than I expected. Are you the Galsfurter that really so short-staffed that they're handing out their most important posts to kids? Can't blame me for assuming the 5th Dominion would look like more of a veteran, can you? Your surprise is written all over your face. Someone in your position should have had much better poker face than that. Maybe you need to redo your training from scratch. Or are you just acting, I wonder? How do you... Professor Russell, please. Is that Tia's mom? He's here for. He isn't here for you to try and pick a fight with him. Please try and be a little less debargeable. Oh God, I can't read. What? Hell no! She kind of reminds me of Estelle. He's here to steal the thing we want, so much effort to bring up. And you want me to play nice? That kinda... Don't call me that ever... and kindly don't call me that ever again. I don't want to be addressed in the same way as that old coot. Of course, ma'am. Wait, Russell? Then are you... I suppose I should introduce myself. I am Erica Russell. I'm sure it's a name you're going to be It's not a name you're going to be forgetting anytime soon. Okay. Just casually introduce Still, I'm sure I didn't expect to run into little Tita's mother here. I heard you and your husband are both living abroad. What brought you back? What do you think? After all that went down here, there was no way I was staying out of the country any longer than I had to. Though, with how remote the region we were in it was all over by the time the word reached us. Had we found out sooner, I'm sure wouldn't have let that maniac pull half the crap he did. Does sound like a little. Does sound like you're too happy with the professor nowadays, huh? Talk about an understatement. That whack job actually took my little girl to the floating city with him. I get that he's soft towards her, but that's no excuse for exposing her to danger. That's fair. And as if that wasn't bad enough, he let that red-headed scumbag get near her, too. That utter cretin isn't fit to be within 50 edge of my darling Tita. Never mind actually getting friendly with her. Wow. She hates our gate? So, you don't like our gate, huh? Don't speak that filthy name in front of me ever again. Oh, when I'm finished with him, he'll wish he'd never been born. He might have survived the last onslaught, but we'll see how he fares against as even more powerful unite, won't he? I get the feeling this is the matter we'd better off not prying into. I thought the same, so I don't know any more about it than you do. Incidentally, the Professor Russell you're more familiar with is currently vacationing abroad. As such, she has been assisting us with this case in his place. Oh, I see. Are you two listening to me? Sorry, of course. Well, whatever. I like her. I don't like that she hates our gate, but I like her. The staircase sure is long, though. So much further down. How much further do we have to go? Not much, as far as I know. Yep, there we go. A dead end. I hope you have got a good explanation for this. I do. This isn't a dead end, but to go any further, I'm going to need to undertake a ritual of sorts for me. Well, this certainly took a turn for the strange. Is this an example of the church's famous terminology? Something like that, yes. Specifically, I would like you to undertake a form of suggestion? I'm not sure I follow. You want us to promise not to tell anyone what we see here, right? That's a little extreme, so no. The Colonel is obviously going to need to report what happened to his superiors, for one thing. All I want you to promise is that you won't tell anyone who you aren't certain you can trust. I don't need to say it. I just need you to think and believe it. Weird? Alright. If that's all you want us to do, so be it. I feel the same way. Should we deliberate repeat it in our minds, then? You don't even need to do that. It should just come completely natural to you. Alright, here it goes. In the name of she who dwells above, do I hold this constricted sanctum. Space, golden glow, constant silver glow. By your opposite natures, reveal to them the path that leads to your sanctum. Huh? How did a door appear? Thank you both for your assistance. I can see that you're true to your word. Yeah, I see. If we just said it but didn't really mean it, we wouldn't be able to see anything, right? And yet, I can hardly believe what happened. I imagine it would be uncouth of me to ask how all this works. Yeah, I really rather you didn't. I want to know how it all works. Explain it to the player, please. Anyway, come on in. Where the shit are we? Primal ground? What? Wow. Unbelievable. All these years, I had no idea such a place existed, lay hidden beneath Groundsel Cathedral. Well, it's not exactly something we publicize. It was built in accordance with the agreements between the church and the royal family. It has but one purpose: to suppress the power of the ancient artifacts and keep their influence in check. I see. Its importance to you, the Growlsorter, is quite clear then. I assume there are similar ones in other places than in Liberl too. Well, I won't deny it. Anyway, we call these places primal grounds? Okay. Now that's a deep name if I ever heard one. Is the original ground the others are based on in Athena? I take it as a yes. Oh, I'm not confirming anything. I was just thinking about how much you take after the after the other Professor Russell, that's all. I'll thank you not to associate me with him. He might trump me a little in the theoretical side of things, but when it comes to the practical side of orbital science, I could beat him in my sleep. And I was the one who designed the functional systems of the Capel and the Arstral, you know. Really nice. But I think we're getting off topic here. Box. A genie is in the box. This is the object in question, right? That is correct. It was pulled up 3 days ago from the area where the Liberal Ark sank, and we believe it to be an artifact. Oh. 3 days prior, roughly at the very center of Vermilion Lake. Where the Liberal Ark sank. Damn, sun is going down already, huh? If this spot turns out to be a bust, we're gonna have to call it for quits for today. We can only hope. Professor Russell is certain that this is the area we should be looking. Yep. And if she says it's here, it's here. Unfortunately, you know Vermilion Lake is as deep of a lake as it can get. Depending on how small the thing we're looking for is, actually finding it could be could still be a real task and a half. Is likely to be small, though an orbital reading suggests we're dealing with something quite a large object, I believe. Well, I wouldn't judge it by its size based on those. Ah, Professor. Hey there, kiddo. Finished getting us a new established location? Just about. It'll be real swell if you knock off with the kiddos, though. I'm not sure it's the most appropriate way to address a married woman, much less the one who's already popped out a child. Sorry, old habits die hard, you know. Hard to make the switch when I've been chilling with... calling you that since you were about knee-high. Well, I'll let you off this time. Back to work. Can you ask your subordinates to stand down for a bit, Colonel? Is this the spot then? Were you able to calculate the exactly where the object is? Give or take an edge, or yes. Judgment readings are what we're trying to pull up isn't all that big either. It's about probably about 50 reg, maybe even less. You serious? Though we're dealing with a real monster, something the size of the Atron. Still, if it does turn out to be an artifact, this could be problematic. Unfortunately, the church isn't going to want us to keep... unfortunately, the church isn't going to want us to let us keep it. That's for sure. Ugh, I really can't stand them. No matter how hard you work, to get your hands on something, and the second it turns out to be an artifact, they swoop in like their goddess-given right to have it, and ticks me off. Easy there. You don't know for sure what this whether you don't know for sure that this is even an artifact yet. Regardless, I pass on the message to my subordinates right away. I'll leave the rest to you, Gustav. Got it. Let's see what we're dealing with, yeah? Bum, bum, bum. Okay, that's the spot. Go on ahead. Yes, ma'am. Beginning salvage operation. The sound of it fills me with dread. Does the salvage crane sound like it's in poor condition to you? That's not really what I meant. I can't bring myself to like artifacts, you see. I can't explain how they have the power they do, but they have it, and it's not something we can ignore either. As a researcher, I can barely imagine anything more frustrating. Even when we can't help but be captivated by them, we're all well aware that any attempt to solve their mysteries is pointless. I see. When you put it that way, I can understand to a degree how you must feel. Half a year has passed since all the chaos came to an end, and on the surface we're back to normal. But even now, we still don't know what truly happened here and what it signifies. Yeah. That's not what I'm here to see. It all happened, of course. Green Arm is at the bottom of the lake. Going to attempt to grab objects. Swing and a miss. Moving 30 edge to the right. Haha, there we go. Yep, we got it. Want me to pull it up? Yes, please do. The moment of truth, huh? Here we go. What? Oh my. I see. Still looking at it. Correct? There were audible readings coming from the artifact when we found it, but not anymore. I'm not sure we need to spell it out for the significance of that. Do I? No, it's plain to this day why you decided to stay and wait for me now. If an artifact has lost its power, it's an exempt from the traditional arrangements governing them and doesn't need to be given to the church. That's it. Hee. I already understand me so well. We can cut right into the case then. The order readings disappeared just before we handed the artifact over to the cathedral, as it so happens. It's currently being looked after here, but the formality produces to transfer ownership have yet to be completed, making it legit owner unclear. So, in your expert opinion, what should we do done here? This is a tricky one. I'm assuming Liberal wants to assert ownership over it in the scenario, right? If anything, it's the professor here who wants it's what the professor here wants to do. I'm merely here to accompany her as a representative of the Royal Army. The only reason it's not lying at the bottom of the Vermilion Lake right now is because of the ZCF's salvage efforts. I'd say we have every right to keep it personally. From what I've heard, it's completely impossible to analyze the artifacts that's no longer active. I don't see how it will be of any use to your research as this thing stands now. But you're sure you want it that badly? Oh, absolutely. We're talking about an object found at the site of where the massive flying city used to be. I might not have seen it happen myself, but it sounds like everything we thought we knew about the world was more or less proven wrong. You know, by the truth that people in this church have kept hidden for the past, I don't know, 1,000 years? As for that Ouroboros group, they don't make much more sense than you guys. I like her. She's exactly what this is what I've been saying, right? It makes no sense. This is me. This is my character right now saying all the shit, except for the hate our gate bit. I don't like that bit. The more I hear about their advances in technology, the less I can work out how it's even possible. I do know what the truth of is, or what's really happening in this land. But I can't stand by and feign disinterest in knowing the answers anymore. And I'm far from alone. So long as there's the slightest chance that artifact could shed some light on all of what I want to know, I want it. I think you made your point, Professor. It's not as though interrogating him will achieve anything. True enough. Well, you've heard what I have to say. It's now up to you to tell us what you're going to do. Will you hand it over that lump of metal, or won't you? Well... A brief hesitation, it was all it took to spawn a great evil. Hello. You're new. Huh? Who is she? No way. It crawled through the fields, ran through the hills, and spread disaster in the skies above. And it is... expert from the books of Years, verse 2, Disaster Unleashed. I apologize for the delay in coming, Father Graham. My name is Rise Argent? Rise Argent. Reese? Anyway, and I am a squire of the Gallsherder. I look forward to working under you. I didn't think we'd end up having more company. Wait a second. Something the matter? So, that's how they think they can get me, is it? But they can't just bribe me so easily. I'm better than that. Maybe I've underestimated the Gallsherder. Think they'd break out my will to fight by sending a girl like you my way, do they? But I'm not gonna go down so easily because I've got my secret weapon of my own. Behold! The most powerful force in the universe! Oh. Isn't that... That's Tita, isn't it? How cute! Isn't she? Isn't she? I bet you just want to jump on this photo and squeeze her like a stuffed toy right now, don't you? I should have known the cutie patootie like you would be able to appreciate some small quantities in others. Anyway, that's why no matter how freaking adorable you may happen to be, you can't take me down because I'm got a neutral immunity. I beg your pardon, but I'm afraid I'm not really following. I kept saying that someone is cute, but are you referring to me? Who else would I be talking about? You've got such an aura of maturity about you, and yet your features still have that irresistible trace of innocence to them. And then you throw you into the sister habitat to complement it all like a little cherry on top. That's the most flattering habit I've ever seen. I don't even have my prospect field. Protective field. I'd be in real danger here. Why are you looking at me like that? I was just saying. Might I inquire as to the identities of the people with you, Father Graham? Sure. The lady Professor Erica Russell of the ZCF. Meanwhile, the gentleman is Lieutenant Colonel Sid of the Royal Army. Seriously though, Father Graham, really? Ah, so you're the people who initially discovered the artifact then. Thank you for your cooperation in our work. We will take over looking after it from here on out. That will be all. Wait a... What? Hold on a minute. We hadn't finished deciding what to do with it yet. Perhaps not, but my intention was to save you time and effort required to do so by making the correct judgment myself. Whether it's lost its power or not, that is no ordinary artifact. It's potentially related to the one of the great Septian Turians. I'm surprised that you even humored the option of letting an outsider take custody of it. I mean... Well, you sure know how to pick a fight. Go on, then. What legal basis do you have for taking it from us? The argument with the Church is quite clearly set is that artifacts that have lost their power are exempt from the usual rules. I have legal basics, but you have no legal basics. But you have no more of one from keeping it. What? But you have no more of one than keeping it. If we are following the agreements to the letter, no one is allowed to assess ownership over an inactive artifact. It belongs to neither you nor me. It is simply an abandoned object with no owner whatsoever. What? That's all you got is... I don't even need a reason. It's mine. That's final. I'll be blunt. Yes. Well, if that's how you want to play it. What's your take on this, Kevin? Well, by all means. Me? I thought I'd be kicked out of this conversation. But, well, I can't say I don't want to take it back to Artania with us. But after all the help Libero's given us, I feel kind of bad just snatching it from them without even giving them a valid reason. Both arguments have the degree of merit, but neither is clearly more correct. I'm not quite sure how you'll solve this one. You, do know that you're smack dab in the middle of this too, right? Oh, what? Whoa. What the fuck? What happened? What is it? Why do you look so surprised? What do you mean, why? Did you two not hear that? Hear what? Wait a minute. Oh. Oh. It's a flower! It's a box! It's floating. Wow. Oh, no way. This thing is giving off more ordinal readings than all wasn't giving giving off any orbital readings at all anymore. Zero, zip. Why is it suddenly active again? I believe that settles our dispute. Sure does. So this is the real artifact was inside, huh? I never seen one quite like it. This looks like a box of some kind, or a cube, maybe. Okay. Oh? I'd like to thank you for your cooperation in the recovering of this artifact. In accordance to the pacts of the Church, I, Kevin Graham, will be assuming custody of it from here on out. You and all who aided you have the Septian Church's deepest appreciation. And there we go. Well, the Church wins. Wow, look at that. Wow, and I thought we would never escape. Parker sure doesn't know when to quit. That's kind of putting it, kind way of putting it. I couldn't believe that what I was hearing right at the end, though. Just as I thought she mixed out the crazy talk to spew, she goes and shouts, "Well, if you're going to be taking that, I'll be taking her." I thought Annalise was the one-of-a-kind cuteness freak, but she might actually have some stiff competition. Annalise? Oh, sorry, she's a girl I met while I was here last time. She's a bracer, about your age, I think. Oh. Reese. Right. How do I say your name? Reese? Reese? Reese. I'm not mad you're not mad at me, are you? For not keeping in touch with you? Father Graham. Yes. 5 years is a long time. Just as you have changed and progressed in rank significantly during those years, so have I. The Ray's Argent standing before you is a squire of the Gralsritter, not a girl you once knew. I am here to serve and to protect you, nothing more. Come on, Raze. You need not concern yourself with how I feel. If you don't treat me as your subordinate, then is little reason for me to be here serving you. And with the talk out, with that talk out of the way, we need to board the last international liner out of Gransel, don't we? We should start making our way to the landing port. Wait a sec. Was that your... It was a figment of your imagination. Huh? It seems... You seem tired, Father Graham. I will see no other explanation for why you are hearing sounds that clearly does not exist in reality. I think you ought to try and have some rest when you finish it. As I was saying, you'd ought to try and have some rest. Don't even try to tell me that you're that one was in my imagination. Man, for a second I thought you changed, but you haven't. Not one bit. You're still the same plenty hungry Reese I remember. It was just a simple physiological phenomenon. My lack of control is proof that I still have plenty of training ahead of me. I can only apologize in my own since we're not able to turn off your stomach, become something you have to apologize for. Besides, I wouldn't have it any other way. You're forever gonna be the girl who was always getting caught sneaking out into the kitchen and trying to stuff her face to me. I'll be going on ahead. Aw, hey, wait a second. You're in my way, please move. I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean to push my luck. I just got carried away thinking of the old times, that's all. You have no reason to apologize. Nor do I serve any point in doing so. Please, because there are few things in this world that carry less weight than one of your apologies. Damn. Finally biting back, huh? Well, while we only have a 50-50 chance of you listening to me, can you knock off with the Father Graham and even the father part? Does that matter? For what reason? I don't know. If you're doing it because you feel like you have to, or because you want to act all distant, but there's no way I can get used to it, like, ever. It weirds me out. So please, call me Kevin. Same as always. What if I refuse? Then I'll beg until you change your mind. I'll get down on my knees if I have to. You certainly would. Well, you know what they say. Can't teach an old dog new tricks. I know it's been a while since I've been, but I'm way too set in my ways now. The one left me. Sorry? Didn't catch that one. It was nothing. Still, I can't very well refuse an order from my superior, so... Oh no. You're not playing that game. It's not like... It's not an order, it's a favor. Very important distinction. You're so selfish, Kevin. There you go. That's what I wanted. But just so we're clear, even if I've changed how I address you, the fact of I'm your subordinate hasn't changed in the slightest. Don't forget that. Yeah, I know. I can talk to you like we used to, but there is no way to turn back the clock to the way things used to be. Oh, and one more thing. We still got some time until the airship leaves, so how about we head over to the department store in the East Block? Let's grab something to eat. I like the sound of that. I propose buying all the bread they have. I didn't know you were that hungry. I thought you were joking when you said you were going to buy everything they had left. The girl behind the counter looked like she thought you were a freak of nature. This is just another example of Adius's divine providence. It's better that they bought by someone who intends to consume them than to have have the poor things be thrown away. Yeah, you're a real bleeding heart, but that's much. I hope you're not spending your entire salary on food. I'll have you know that you have nothing to worry about. There are few people in this world who know about how to make better use of sales and special offers than I. Well, whatever makes you happy, it's not my business how you blow your mirror at the end of the day. Still, well, I'll give you I gave you that my get-up is right up the top of the suspicious charts. I'm pretty sure anyone who would be confused if a woman in a sister habit came wandering into their shop after the darks to buy all the leftovers. Oh, stop your grumbling. And it's almost time for us to leave. We should make our way over to the landing port. I'm not sure how much longer my stomach can wait. Yes, ma'am. Is something? What? Was there something there? Sorry, that stomach of yours is gonna have to wait a little longer. Unfortunately, unforgivable. I don't know who this fiend is, but as long as I don't kill them, I'll go as far as I like, right? I sympathize, but you might want to calm down a little. Still, whoever they are, they're not very good at tailing people. Quite. I doubt they have much experience. They do seem to be undergone some degree of training, however. Yeah. Oh well, sad to say, but we're gonna have to skip today's last airship out of here. Do you know of a good place to strike? Oh, I do. I know the perfect place. Oh my god, it's Gilbert! Dude, what are you doing? I thought you were dead! Ugh! Where did they go? I saw them enter this area, I'm sure of it. It was you, huh? What? Dude, did Campanella bring this guy back? Why? How did you discover me? My stealth abilities are high to perfection. It's just like I remember you. Still, way too sure of yourself. Who might he be? Well, he's technically part of Ouroboros. He's about as low-ranking member as you can get, though. Ah, I see. He does look the part. How dare you? I have you know that I'm at the very much at the top, on the top. And as for you, what do you mean he doesn't look the part? Oh, he does look the part. Sorry. You could not look more like a nobody if you tried. You're the kind of person who consistently throws himself into things too big to handle and ends up sabotaging himself without anyone lifting a finger. And you refuse to learn from any of your failures, too. What? You haven't lost your touch. I'm impressed how accurate you were able to judge his character after talking to him for a second. I don't even need to talk to him. He oozes irrelevance from every pore. Jesus. You cocky, aren't you? Well, let's see how long your cockiness lasts. Blah. Oh wow. A temporal sword. So that's what you picked, huh? Just like you to choose a bowgun as your weapon. Of course, I chose the Templar, so it is mine. That's all there was to it. Gotcha. Impossible. What did you just do? I don't even I didn't even know how to... I got hit? It's a weapon used by the Galzer called a Templar sword. The blade's made up of multiple pieces held together by wires that lets the user extend its will. Anyway, it's time those lips start flapping. What's a wanted criminal like you doing here in Gransel? How much of our business do you know? Why should I answer you or... You don't know when to give up. Start talking now. FYI, she's not in a good mood. And, don't want to make her any martyr. It looks like I've only got one option. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I'm only here because I crash landed. I didn't even want to come here. The noise. And after I did, I happened to see the two of you and decided to follow you, I swear. Maybe I misjudged him. There might be more to him that meets the eye, in a sense. That's a nice way of putting it. So go on, keep talking. You said you crash landed here. That means you're not... There's an Ouroboros airship somewhere near here that you came on, right? No, there isn't. It did crash land, but it wasn't aboard an airship. It was on board this. What the? He has an archaism? You're so irrelevant. Not so irrelevant now, am I? Show them what you can do, G. Approach. Mow them down! Okay. Oh my god! What the hell?
Take that! Take that!
Oh my god, she can do no damage now.
Take that!
Can't we all just get along? Come on, let's shake on it. Booyah! Idiot! This is what you get! Just go away! Damn it! I'm in the lead! You little idiot! That's what you get! Jack! Wait! Let's talk this over!
Take that!
Impossible!
All right, what's next?
Jesus. No! Curse you. Do you have any idea how much I had to go through to earn that? Really are full of surprises, aren't you? I'm impressed, Reese. You sure know how to get the best out of that thing. Not at all. I've still got a lot to learn, especially if I want to be half as good as my sister. Still, I'm no different. Kevin Knight. Anyway. I would wager you're out of tricks, so you ready to give up and come quietly? Or do you if you don't try and cause any more trouble, I'll hand you over to the soldiers here and I'll leave it at that. You're planning to hand me over to the Royal Army? It's your best option. If you really want us to take you back to the Artenia instead, that's cool by me. But if you go with that one, I can't guarantee your safety. I'll leave that one up to you. Eek? What? Nani the fuck? Again? What was that? This thing again. It started glowing randomly. Maybe it's reacting to something. What is that thing? What are you planning to on doing? Nothing. To you. Don't worry. Shut up for a sec. What's up with this thing? So it's time to begin is finally upon us. Who the fuck is speaking? Who are you? Huh? What? When did you... It's a pleasure to see you again, Kevin Graham. Trespasser of the perilous darkness, repenting of his transgressions with the sign of the stigma for it on his back. What? Who the hell are you? Kevin! Thus, my lord... Oh, God. Oh, no, it's auto-scrolling. Burnt ash. Flames. Something. No, I don't like when you auto-scroll, game. Please. What happened? Why did I... Okay, where the bloody hells am I? That's what I just said. Where am I? Oh, Reese. Hey, Reese. Reese, are you okay? What's going on? Kevin? Where are we? I'm glad you're okay. How are you feeling? Any pain? I feel sick. You do? My stomach's gonna implode if it doesn't have any food soon. I'm starting to am starting on all that food we bought. Sure. I'd normally just be down as food as you are, but come on. Is this really what we should be thinking about right now? There's nothing more in this world more important than fundamental than eating. But if we must change the subject. I remember a strange man appearing, then that cube glowing bright all of a sudden, then... Did we get teleported? Looks like we're in a library. We got teleported? Hang on. I need pillow. The desk is giving me grief. Okay, better. Yeah, I don't remember any more than that either. But take a look around us. Yeah, we're in a library of some sort. Stone bookcases. They're inside some kind of ruin. No, wait. What? Oh, what the fuck? We're in space? The Hermit Garden? Okay. Yeah. So much for this being an easy assignment. Well, there's the prologue end. Jesus. Okay. Chapter 1. Phantasmia? Phantasmia? Ignorant cults? The kin of Verna? The Cosmographia? Oh, here's the Arise... oh god. The Azure Fragments. Whoever manages this library must have some out-of-this-world connections to... You've gotten this many rare books from all over the place. Oh, there's a copy of the Istam Tales? It's a banned book. What's a banned book doing here? The guys at the clergy for the sacraments would flip if their lids if they saw this thing. And there aren't just old and rare books either. I found one that was published this year. No way. What's it called? It's called Librarian Cuisine. Published by the Liberal News Service. That can't be real. What's it doing mixed up with all the other stuff? I'm not sure you sure you aren't pulling my leg? Your guess is as good as mine. The photographs of the foods in it look delicious, however. Oh, I bet they do. There's this girl named Dorothy who works with the LNS, and she's one incredible photographer. Oh yeah, don't know how I forgot, but weren't you hungry? I was, but I finished eating while you were busy looking at the books here. I did save some for you, of course. Handed over a sandwich. How fast did you eat it? Wait, that poor store's entire bread supply, and this is all that's left? They were perfectly baked, too. The flour used was pretty high quality, but the breads like that can't be made without excellent water either. I think I like Liberl. Well, I can't deny the country's got some great grub to try all around. Let's get off the subject of food already. I know. There's something truly odd about this place. The fact that we're in space is very odd. We should have a thorough look around. Yeah. Oh, come to think of it. It's completely stopped glowing now. Might as well be inactive again. I don't think it's a coincidence that it started glowing and before we were sent here. This is no ordinary artifact, that's for sure. Give it to me, Kevin. I'll look after it. Huh? Why? Protecting you is my duty as my squire. As such, I can hardly stand by and let you keep something that possesses such danger on your person. I should be the one to keep it. Wait a minute, Reese. Give it to me. Look! First, we still don't have a conclusive proof that this cube is the reason we ended up here. It's probably the reason we ended up here. Second, despite me being the only one who had it up till this point, you're here with me anyway. So unless you plan to take it off me and run as far away as possible, who's holding it won't make a damned bit of difference. But still. Sorry, but the same I'm actually ordering you. I won't you wouldn't disobey an order from your superior, would you? Alright then. But if you find out for sure that it is really dangerous, promise me you'll get rid of it. That's all I want you to agree to. Alright, promise. Anyway, you up for some exploring? I don't know what's up with this place, but it's time to try and find out. Fine by me. There are a number of rare books valuable here. For some reason, the copy of Liberian cuisine also sits among them. Okay. Anything else? No? Okay. This place is huge. Okay. Huh? What's up? The tablet? Well, this is foreboding. It doesn't look like to be a relic of the ancient ceremonial civilization, though. I'd agree. As far as I can tell, it's not any kind of device, simply a stone monument. There's something written near the bottom. Huh, so there is. What's this say? Let's see. The Hermit's Garden. Oh, okay, just the name of the place. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not sure. It could be a message, or maybe even... Actually, let me look it over some more before I say anything. Okay. Nope, couldn't find any hidden switches, like, anywhere. You were right, it really is just a stone monument. I feel like this is gonna be special. Shall we try destroying it and see what if anything happens then? I'll get first hit. Wait, no way. Just because we established there isn't any kind of device, this doesn't mean nothing bad will happen if you go smashing it to bits. Don't worry, I was just joking. You so worked. Anyway, let's save the extreme options like that until we've explored our own, more reasonable ones. I'll say we should go and look around somewhere else. Okay. Okay, so I can't do anything with you? Okay. What's up here? Treasure? Oh! This is as far out as the eye can see. Space! Just where are we? Beats me. So, wherever we are, it's big. Judging by how our voices don't echo, anyway. Yeah. Okay. Let's go over here. There's a tree over here. Can I can turn the camera, kind of. Tree! What's a huge tree doing here? There's no sign of any others in the surrounding area, either. As big as it is, it doesn't seem to be a fruit tree, unfortunately. Figures we wouldn't get that lucky. Come to think of it, though, you always are an expert on plants, medicinal herbs and stuff, right? You don't recognize what kind of tree this is? I wish I did, but no. At the very least, it isn't one that grows on the western side of the continent. Did you work something out? Maybe not. Should try looking somewhere else now. Alright. Still, even if this doesn't bear fruit, maybe it has some sweet sap inside them, like maple trees. Maybe I can cut the trunk and... No, you can't. I can't do anything with you, Mr. Tree? Mr. Tree? No? Okay, what's over here? Nothing? Okay. You see any of these books? No? Okay. Oh, shiny. What's this? Not sure. We'll take a closer look. Lunar seal. Oh, got lots of septium. Sweet. Huh. You dump all the syrup on the ground. Well, whatever. Don't think anyone will complain if we take it. Don't tell me you're disappointed it wasn't food. You're incredible. Didn't know you knew how to read people's minds with your terminology. Was that part of your Dominion training? Sure wasn't. All I needed was you to know you. Okay? Waterfall! Well, this is nice. We can sit at the table! Looks like we can, like some kind of rest area or something. But why? What's it doing here? Well, resting is important. I'd love to sit and enjoy a relaxing lunch here. I'll give you that. It might be kind of nice. Although, personally, my first thought it was that I'd love to sit and fish here if there were any fish to be fished. Really? I didn't know you still liked fishing. Sure can't say I've gotten any better at it, but it's a hobby. I'm surprised at how many fishing fanatics there are in Leburo. The guild in Grancel, there's really hardcore into it, and one girl I ran into would give you most pros a run for their money. Oh? Something wrong? No, it's nothing. Regardless, it's a shame there are no fish in it. The water would be exceptionally clear. But I think this will suffice as a water source for us for at least. Yeah. Alright, let's go check somewhere else. I think I've checked everywhere, man. I've been everywhere. What does it want me to do? Check the monument again? Apparently. Maybe it'll do something now or something. Oh, we've investigated the whole area. Sure have. But we didn't find anything that would give us any idea to where we are. Maybe not specifically. I think I may have an idea of what kind of place this is, though. Really? This is a place within Leburo, but not at the same time. It's a separate dimension of sorts. Okay. Sure. Can you elaborate? Well, you see, during the trouble with the Arthrol, Kevin explained that alternate spaces hidden within... okay. You know. We're in a dimension? How do we get out? Wow. So you think the place we're in may be similar? I can't say for sure, but it's definitely a possibility. There's a few cracks in my theory, unfortunately. Oh, I think I understand what you mean. The Liberal Cuisine book we found earlier is one, right? Exactly. If we assume this is some kind of enclosed space sealed away with the Arthrol all those years ago, why did a book that was only published this year get in here? With all the unusual books there after the Great Collapse too, which means someone else has to be going in and out of here within the past year. Could it be the man in black that we met at the port? Maybe, maybe not. Wouldn't peg him as the kind of guy who'd be able to read about Liberian cuisine, though. That's very true. Either way, I think we can say for sure now that the situation we're in was planned out by someone, possibly before that cube came into our possession. You really think so? But if that's really the case, what should we do? That's a million mirror question. We don't have much to work with here. Just a big open area and with no way out. What? Oh? This again. Ah! Ugh. That sounded like something broke. Yeah, but what? Crap. Kevin took out the amulet and out of his pocket and noticed that noticed all of his quartz were shattered. What? I'm back to 0? Seeing this, Rez took her own battle ornament. Mine is the same way. Didn't even spare my quartz. Are ruined. So what's going on here? What the? What? Well, it's glowing. Tree glow? Possibly? Water! The water is glowing. Okay. Oh, this is a door. What just happened? I don't know. I'd wager that the cubes... this was the cubes doing. Can't be adding alternative to this area, but it's quick with wrecking our quartz. Oh, it's just our quartz, okay. Are you sure it was a good idea to keep it on you? Honestly, I get the feeling that we'd be shit out of luck without it. At least now we know new stuff to investigate. We can at least lead us in the right direction. We should go and check out the other places that have changed. Alright. Sure. From all the broken quartz, okay. So yeah, all my shit is gone. So I've got no ornaments or quartz. Nope. But I've got Seveth, so we're fine. Okay. I could understand if this artifact or an ornament, if it was a lump of stone, started to glow. It's like magic. Now that's enough description if I've ever heard one. Only thing I can add to that is that the laws of the world as we know them seem to apply. Rise? Huh? That was a voice, wasn't it? Raise the cube before the monument. Who's there? Who are you? Please. What are you going to do? Ugh. What the hell with it? It's not like I got any other better options. Okay. Raising cube. Visitors from afar. This again. It's a different voice. The voice is different though. Welcome. In accordance to my master's wishes, I shall grant you power. Huh? Name your currency so that we may transcend within the system that you know. Wait a sec. What do you mean by currency? Maybe it's going to sell us things in exchange for Mira? Oh, gotcha. Understood. Then I shall grant you the power to exchange that for currency. I can buy quartz now. Oh, this is actually nice. I mean, I don't know if I should buy any at the moment. I mean, I should probably, whoops, I didn't mean, I should probably get the HB quartz, right? Whatever. I would say HB, definitely. because we're gonna need to be able to heal, and then we'll get an attack. We'll get an impede. We don't got got hit 1 and HP 1. I'll get a hit 1, please. For now, that's all you need. Shop, buy, weapons. Okay, we got new weapons. Insufficient Mira. Okay, cool. I could convert my stuff into Mira, but we'll wait on that. End. Release my brethren, then I shall grant you good fortune. What do you think that was about? How would I know? Bazaar, as it says, as it is to say, we should be able to buy things for Mira and use Sethith to sympathize quartz here. Pretty useful if nothing else. We do still have some Sethith that we have was left over from the quartz we shattered. Perhaps we can use those to sympathize some new ones. Sounds like a plan to me. Already did that. We can stand on our own 2 feet just fine. We're gonna need recovery arts if we want to find ourselves. If we find ourselves in a jam. Okay, cool. I'm gonna get Mind one as well. Oh shit. Nope. Cool, that might give me... Yeah! There we go. Strigos. Now this is something. It really is. It's as if the petals are pure light floating through the air around us. I welcome you, dear guests. Was that... Did the tree just talk to us? In accordance to my master's wishes, I shall grant the blessings of earth. However, my power is not without its limits. I require compensation in exchange for its use. Buy ingredients? Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. When my master's power returns, the variety of blessings I offer shall increase. May the blessings of the earth be upon you. Man, someone told me a tree just chatted them up and offered to sell them ingredients. I'd tell them you had one too many drinks. Rise something up. Oh, great tree took root near the savage-colored spring, and there it granted blessings and joy, and accepted from the Book of the Goddess, verse 7, the primal ground. Oh, hello, Dadius. Thank you for your divine protection and mercy you have bestowed upon us. Well, Aren't we tickled pink? I'm sure the tree has anything to do with the goddess, though. I disagree. Even the testaments of the goddess say that all roads lead to food. Food is the fundamental basics of everything. That's not in any testimony I've ever laid eyes on. That said, I will give you this. Recipe book. Huh? You're giving this to me? Because you are remarkable impulsive for a knight of the church. You should be work on becoming a devout through cooking in her name. That doesn't even make sense. Besides, can't you just cooking yourself? But you've always been better at it than me. I'm sure it's the wish of the ingredients to be used by the best chef possible. But still, please. It's too soft for my own good sometimes. Well, fine. You have a deal. Also, second I catch you snacking on something while we're making it, I'm done. I know. Okay. So that's how we got the book. You have to cook, because otherwise I can't... Can I now have... Yeah, I do. I can now make stuff. Cool. Anything up here? Nope. Is there no fish in here? Yes. We can now fish. The bottom of the water is glowing. It's beautiful. Welcome visitors from afar. Again? It sounds like they came from the spring. Visitors from afar, quench your thirst. In accordance to my master's wishes, I shall grant you vitality. Drink. CP was magic water! That's amazing! When my radiance is restored, I shall grant you vitality once more. When you have fought several battles, return to me. This is best game so far. This is the best one. This is the best area in the game so far. A lake that gives me CP. Thank you. I never had water that actually energized me like that before. How is this even possible? I don't know, but I feel full of life as well. It looks like the water here has only that effect when it's shining, though. Yeah. Well, with all that energy we've got now, I don't think there's much we can do from here. We should check back later if we're ever feeling tired. Right. Okay. You don't think that could be the exit, do you? If anything, I'll say it's more like an elevator, an entrance. A monument that sells us items, a tree that sells us ingredients, a spring that restores our vitality. It's like everything here was designed to help us, prepare us for something dangerous. I'm reading into it. No, I don't think you are. So what should we do? Should we try stepping on it? We don't have any better ideas at this point. Although, it might be better if you stayed behind... Glare. Never mind, man. We'll go together. It's not like there's any guarantee you'd be safe here actually. Of course we will. But first, I shall give you this. Sweet. I've got my notebook. Huh? What are you doing this? I was asked to give it to you by the commander, Sentinel. In her words, Kevin reports lately have been far too vague for my liking. I'll bet he's not even taking notes. We'll have to, while he's out on the job, give him this so he's got no more excuses to slack off. She figured it out, huh? Hold on. How close are you? How are you close enough for her to ask you that kind of favor? She was the one who taught me how to use the Templar sword. I respect her deeply. No joke, I had no idea. I bet she kept that from me on purpose. I can't say I'm surprised. If I'd known, I sure would have wouldn't have let Raise. Kevin! Sorry, just spacing out. Our next destination is that circle. Well, if anything else you want to do first, speak up now. There's no telling what will be waiting for us when we step on it. Understood. Let's go! Well, we're still in space. Check this out. It looks like that really was an entrance of sorts. Oh my lord. Jade Corridor. Still seems to be some bizarre enclosed space, just like before. We've got quite a long road ahead of us, don't we? We sure do. Kevin. Monsters. How did they just appear out of nowhere? Dude, I need to extend your range.
Not bad.
Oh, there we go. Now I'm getting Seraphim back. How can this be? I know exactly what you mean. We're in a whole lot of monster types in our world, but this is the first time I'm seeing anything like that. This is like being in a totally different realm. And the monsters weren't even the strongest part. Tell me about it. The elements against them were unusual affair either. Exactly. The three elements of space, mirage, and time were in effect during the battle too. Not just the three traditional four elements. Observant, rookie. Don't think you'd notice to that extent. This points to another clue that we're a long ways from home. I mean, we found a boatload of find a boatload of monsters. They're weak to fire in Zermaria, but we're not going to find any of that weak to Mirage. You know how it is. Indeed, I do. Spiritually, the world in which we live is in a relative low plane of existence. To quote the testimonies, our world is the world of the goddess will forever be separate. She simply drops pebbles from above, known as miracles. Quoting word for word, though, hey, I guess those are the basic principles. You just keep running into those surprises, space, time, and mirage all here. it should be impossible. What about those monsters themselves? Honestly, they're less monsters and more fiends. Creatures that shouldn't be even allowed to exist in our world. And yet somehow they, without any problem here. I doubt that those are the only ones. Are you gonna be alright in here? Hopefully, though we're tough, but not so tough we can handle them we can't handle them if we're together. It's not like there's anything else for us to go back in the basic area. Let's keep walking and see what we find, I say. It might be worth going back briefly to check our ordnance setups. Though seeing as we've got more elements to account for now. True. Oh, Kevin, I'll give you this. Monster Guide. Oh, what's this for? It's called a Monster Guide. It's designed to... Yeah, I know. I think it would be wise for us to take note of... Okay, yeah. This is all... You're telling me. You sure can store a lot of info in the I'm already putting enough stuff into the Gallsrider notebook and my hands are numb at this rate. You complain way too much, Kevin. You're a knight. Do your job. Yes, ma'am. There's no time like the present, I guess. Scrub. There, happy? Okay. Where is my notebook? Oh, there's the map. Okay. Must not have a keybind for the button. Oh, there we go. Okay. Well, I think we successfully done a lot, right? I think we successfully done a fair bit. I think we've done enough. How about we go raid someone, shall we? And I might take a break from this for a while. We'll see. Might not come back to this until next week. We'll see. We'll see. So I might use this opportunity to level up and stuff and grind Seraphim stuff. So seeing as this is the dungeon area. Who shall we raid? Let's go raid Moogle Go Around Radio and say hi. And I will see you guys tomorrow, where I hope to get back to Shukadin 5 for a little bit, and then we'll come back to this soon. I won't. But I need mind to adjust. But it's starting off nice so far. I'm very interested in where we go from here. The church is very interesting. All right then. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
other one we've got.
Yay!